Yeah, watching Poland daily, and we will talk tonight about the security of Poland. This is about 102nd anniversary of regaining our independence after 123 years of being partitioned and under Russia, Germany and Austria. And this is very important for Poles to be a state, to have a state, and the security of this state matters. President of Polish Republic signed the mutual agreement, defense agreement with the United States. It happened recently, and obviously it changes our way we look and how safe we are. Dr. Bogdan Szafrański of Polonia Institute is our guest tonight. So welcome to the show.
Good morning.
And
good
please
afternoon.
tell us what changed, why Poland, part of NATO for 20 years, is now needs the mutual defense agreement with United States of America.
United States is the more powerful, and we may say the only country that really spends almost 3.5% of the GDP on defense. So their army is the most powerful, and the presence of American forces in higher quantity than previously, it obviously increases security of our country.
The one side, the one way we are looking at it is the number of the troops of the United States that are actually in Poland. This obviously increases the bar for example, Russia, and invading Poland could cause Americans' death and facing the war with powerful enemy. On the other hand, there are also huge investment in military infrastructure that come with this agreement. Why is that like this?
American approach, the recent one, approach by President Trump is the countries that are defended by the American armed forces should share some of the cost, and this cost on the Polish side is preparing infrastructure so that American forces might be located there and might have a good location to defend or attack the enemy.
We are also talking about the runways, about the receiving ports for containers, and so on, because in case of emergency, we will need more and more American soldiers, and we will need to accept them, transfer them to the field of battle.
Yes, there is also a number of potential armed force in case of real emergency. It's 20,000. It's almost 4 times more than the number of troops today. So obviously, quick relocation of these forces is important. Therefore, airports and logistic centers, bridges, roads, all of this infrastructure is important for a quick response.
But those are the precautions only, because we look at the United States and we know that the more and more their attention is consumed by containing, so to speak, China and Southeastern Asia. Will this pivot to Asia focus change the strategical situation of Europe?
In my opinion, no, the answer is no. The situation in Central Eastern Europe is also important. Obviously, we may assume that China might be more aggressive and might increase their capabilities, military capabilities, much faster than Russia, but Russia still is a powerful potential enemy, and the nuclear arsenal is still much bigger than China. So I would say regionally, obviously, United States has also agreements with South Korea, Japan, Taiwan to defend them, potentially defend them if China is more aggressive, but still Central Europe, Eastern flank of NATO is important as well.
Should we expect from the United States, let's assume, again, under the new administration, that our goods and services produced in Poland will have open access to the American market? That's another side of the defense deal, as it happened with Japan, South Korea, or Germany after the Second World War.
It is possible. Some of potential American investors in Poland or in this region, they admit that security of the place of their investment and the cooperation, trade and industrial cooperation, it's important. Therefore, increased presence of the American forces in Poland might facilitate this cooperation, as it happened in case of Japan and South Korea many years ago.
So our furniture, our home improvement things, our food products will flow to States finally?
We'll see. With the change of the administration, we'll see what may happen in weeks. We may assume that there would be a renewed negotiation between European Union and United States. I'm talking about the trade deal, and that it would facilitate even further any flow of goods between European Union, including Poland, and United States.
Bogusław Szafrański, Polonia Institute was our guest tonight. Sir, thank you very much for this insight.
Thank you.
And that was it for Poland Daily Business tonight. Please tune in tomorrow, same time.